Welcome to Road Adventures Hawaii. I'm Nick Morris. This is what we do. Like and subscribe, boys.
What is up, my adventure? Nick Morris here. Welcome to another episode of Real Adventures Hawaii. Today's Friday, so happy Aloha Friday. Today I'm taking a little adventure. I guess it's gonna be our first road trip of the year with me and Damien. Where are we going today, Damien?
Today we're going taco fishing with Uncle Cameron.
We're going taco diving today. Not taco fishing, Porgy. So we're going taco diving. It's early in the morning. It's 6:30. It's a far drive from house, about an hour drive. We just hit 7-Eleven, grab some breakfast, and we should be there shortly. And then from there, we'll see what happens. All right, see you soon.
See you soon. Bye. See you under the water.
It's windy. It's rainy. It's cold. I don't have a wetsuit on. I'm gonna get a wetsuit, I guess. Yeah, wetsuits. I don't have a wetsuit. Tide is high. Tide was supposed to be low. I guess I looked at the wrong tide. He's ready to go. Where are you going?
So we're going to get taco from Uncle Cameron.
Okay, stay there, stay there. All right, everybody. I'll see you in the water. Okay, you ready? Wait. Let me get my stuff on. Hold on. You ready? Let's do this. Buddy, you're going the wrong way. So my disclaimer before we start, I would say I'm at an introductory level at best at taco diving. I'm colorblind, so I've always had a hard time looking for taco. Kevin Hammerhead Spearguns told me about this lens that they had. And he said, it might help you. And it's the arc purple color actually. And I think it definitely made a difference this day. But with taco diving, you're literally just diving around, looking for holes in the reef, and kind of like looking for rocks that are a slight different color from the area. As you can see here, I'm just poking a hole in the shelf over here. And, sometimes it'll be very obvious, and other times it'll be very, very subtle. So swimming up to this taco hole, it was pretty obvious that there was a taco in here. Had all the rocks on the outside and some discoloration rocks on the outside, which are pretty obvious signs. I got a little anxious. Damien was with me, so I stuck my spear directly into it. And, it's never a good idea to poke the taco right away. They kind of retreat back into the hole, which makes it a little tougher to get them out. You're better off using your 3-prong and tickling around the front of it. And normally they come out and attack the spear. Well, not really attack it, but they kind of grab it with their legs, trying to pull it back in. So at this point, I'm trying to hold Damien with one arm and trying to, because the current was strong, he kept trying to drift away from me. So I'm trying to hold Damien with one arm and get this taco off to hold the other arm. So it gets fun. It gets a little entertaining, a little confusing at times, but as you can see, it's going to work on the end.
Okay, hold on. Hold on over the other side so I can put it in the bag, okay?
I don't trust my bag too well because these guys are so smart. They can get out the smallest hole ever. As long as their beak can fit through it, they'll get out. So I'm going to dispatch the taco. There's a couple ways to do it, but normally what I do is I just bite them right between the eye. As soon as you bite them, they'll change color. As you can see right here, it kind of changes like a white color, a streak going down. And when you bite them between the eye, you'll feel a crunch. And I think you're kind of smashing like a cartilage in their head or something. And it kind of puts them out of their misery pretty fast and pretty humane. At this point, Damien is just freezing already. We've only been diving for about 30 minutes, and he kept telling me nonstop, I'm tired, I'm cold, I want to go in already. It was extremely cold this day. With the overcast and the non-stop off and on heavy rain, it just made the water extremely cold. And he was over it already. So after this taco, he's like, you got one taco, can we go in already? And I was like, okay, we'll make the way back to the truck. And the rest of the day, the rest of the morning, he didn't go diving. He actually sat in the truck on his iPad with his cousin because she was freezing too. So they both went in the truck and sat down while me and my cousin dove right around by them. So after dropping off Damien and his older cousin at the car, it was time for me and my cousin to get back to taco diving. I remember growing up, my uncle used to always tell me, you need to get the taco eye so you can find a taco. They always talk about the taco eye, the old timers. But I remember when I was little, diving over here from a young kid, my uncle used to always tell me, you're either looking for taco or you're looking for fish. You can't look for both. And I'd be the kid always looking for fish. So I was like, you know what, Damien loves his fried fish, so if I come across some maninis today, I'm going to try to get him a couple of maninis. I came across this manini swimming by the rocks. There's a couple good sized ones. Legal size is 5 inches. I hit it once and it literally came off. And I was like, I'm not going to leave an injured fish. So I dove around for a while trying to look for it. I was finally able to find it come back out of the hole again and get another shot on it. So I was like, perfect. I got one manini for Damien. I just need to get him a few more. Like I said, legal size is 5 inches. I think this one's about 6.5 inches, maybe 7 inches. So after letting my ADHD get the better of me, chasing down fish all over the reef, I was like, yeah, it's time to get back to diving for taco again. So I came across this one hiding in this kind of like a little crevice, little crack. It wasn't really a hole, but there's a bunch of rocks all over. I was like, it literally could be a taco hole. And sure enough, there's one in there. So I was kind of surprised to find that one. I told my cousin, you know what, kind of looks like it's undersized. Legal size for these guys have to be 1 pound. I was like, yeah, it's kind of borderline. What do you think? He's like, it's going to be close. So I was like, you know what, if that's the case, I already let it go, live for another day. And we'll put him back in his hole and let's go look for something else. There's a lot of taco out here. Let's just find the bigger ones, not the little small ones. So I ended up Ubering this guy back to his hole. And thinking back on it now, you know, after putting him back in his hole, what I should have done was I should have covered him with rocks instead of just letting him go back to his hole. You know, later on, some diver might come by and find him. And he's so borderline. Somebody would probably take him, you know what I mean? And they wouldn't be in the wrong. It's so close. But for me, I was like, I don't want to get caught doing something illegal, so we'll let him go. It's better to be safe than sorry. If you look, they caught right in the hole. It's the most craziest thing ever. He went right into his hole, and he popped his eyes out, and he just watched me after that. That's crazy. They're so smart. So I was like, see you later. All right, time to go find some of your bigger friends. I let my ADHD get the better of me again, and I was like, more fish, more fish. So I saw this manini. I was like, you know what? We need a couple more. We only got one so far. So luckily, first shot, I got him. I was like, perfect. Another one for the taco bag. I was like, David's going to be super stoked on this. So after diving around for a little bit longer, I lucked out and I found another hole. I gave my cousin Cameron a call. I was like, get over here. So I started tickling this guy out. And this guy came out fairly easy. But I'm actually really lucky my cousin was there. Because as you're going to see here, he's kind of going to get away from me. He's going to ink me out and get away. I don't know how the hell he slipped off. I had him, I thought, and he was gone. And I was thinking to myself, Cameron's there. Cameron can chase him down. I don't feel like chasing him down right now. So I got to be my cousin's video guy and just watch him chase him down.
Oh, really like fucking breath. Big one, huh?
So the first taco we caught of the day was about 3.5 pounds. This one weighed in literally just under 4 pounds. He was like a good sized taco. So after this, I was like, you know what? It's time to dispatch this guy like the other one. But as you can see here, I have a little bit of difficulty. This guy's ripping my mask off my face. And that's the only thing you have to worry about when trying to bite the taco to dispatch them. So it made it for a little more, I guess, entertaining for you guys and a little bit more entertaining for me. Pulled my mask off, put the snorkel on my mouth and everything. And if you haven't yet noticed, this isn't the snorkel from my vlog video the other day. I literally forgot that snorkel in the garage right before we left. So it's kind of junk. I had to use my old snorkel and it definitely leaks a lot. So it made it a lot more challenging. And I guess it made it a little more fun. But we dispatched this taco. We're going to put it in a bag. And you know what? We're probably going to go dive this weekend because it's supposed to be crappy weather the rest of the week. So, maybe I'll make use of my new snorkel this coming weekend. We'll see. So we already started heading back in slowly, and I came across another manini. I was like, perfect, one more. 3 should be definitely enough for a complete meal for Damien. So I got one more, and after I got this, I was like, oh, this is kind of small. This is definitely undersized. But I was actually kind of surprised. When I got home and I measured it, because like I said earlier, legal size is 5 inches. I got home and I measured it. It was like 6.5. I was like, or 6.25. I was like, holy crap. Those little ones, they actually are kind of bigger, I guess, than what you think. Because it goes to like the fork of the tail, and the tail's kind of long. So I'm sure that's what helps with the size. So it's like perfect. One more for Damien, one more for the bag, and we're gonna call that a day already. That's more than enough fish and more than enough taco for everyone. I got the cameras out there. Go ahead. I think I have to upgrade my fins because the bodyboard fin don't cut it. Doesn't cut it at all. I got the meanest nipple chafing ever. Oh my god. So what is up, my adventure crew? We're back here at home. We just dived the other day. I got the 3 maninis that you saw me shooting a video. Cleaned up for Damien. Whoa. Just gill them and gut them. Put a little salt and we're just gonna deep fry them for him. What you want to do is you want to bring your oil to about 320 to 340 degrees, I think, is a pretty good estimate. So 340 is getting kind of hot now. It's time to start it off. So I'm just gonna grab my maninis and drop them in there with the tongue. I'll move it around a little bit just because I don't want it to stick when I first put it in. Okay. Legal size for these guys are 5 inches, and they give you an estimate of. Its legal size is, this one is almost 6 inches. It's the smallest one I shot. I was like, oh, I think it might be a little borderline, but it was 6 inches. Like, holy crap, they look a lot smaller than that. But legal size is 5 inches for these, and this is one of Damien's favorites. So that's why I shot a couple of him, just enough to get a nice little meal for him. Come stand over here. So roughly I get about a minute 30 each side. These are kind of thin, not real thick fish. But pretty much you're just watching them. I want more of a golden look to it on one side. See, it's not even there yet. Get a little bit more. A minute 30, 2 minutes on each side. And I got my oil at about 320 degrees probably, right around there. So we just flipped them. They're almost done.
Well, we're gonna eat the taco too.
Not today. I'd say maybe like another 30 seconds it should be done. A plate with a paper towel. I'll bake in this before stuff blows away. Nope. Got it oil off. That's it. Turn off this oil and we're good to go. This is all this meat right here.
What do you want, Trixie?
Super hot. Is it good?
I want more.
It's hot. Is it good? So we just got done with all of the maninis. What do you think, Damien? Was it good? How good?
Really good. Can I have some more?
You ate all of them, only 3.
Aww, but I still could eat your mouth.
You want me to go get some more next time?
Yeah. You still could eat your mouth. That always eat your mouth. It's the crunchy part.
What, the jaw part?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Is that good? It's the gill plate, dude.
I don't want you.
Alright, everybody. So, all washed up, dried up. Extremely rough for over here today. Onshore went 25 to 30 is not helping. The water was dirty, the current was ripping. I only have bodyboard fins, so I guess I have to go pay Hammerhead Spearns a visit. Kevin, get some fins, because my fins suck for this. But I hope you guys like today's episode. Taco diving, another great taco diver. My first time taco diving in a few years. I had good fun. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. As always, tight lines, stay fishing, and I'll see you on the water. Hello, everyone. Now it's time for that hour-long drive home. All right.